And we're live. I thought he was gonna have my little
Your little intro.
yeah, my little intro. What's going on?
Your big intro.
Yeah, what's going on, Tom? I feel like a stepchild. Okay. But anyway, so we are live. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Those of you when you get here. Today, Purpose Over Pain podcast. I don't know what episode we in right now. I'm gonna have to go back and take a look, but I don't know what episode that we in right now. Probably like 15, something like that. But anyway, today our topic is we are talking about the group chat. What we talk about in the group chat. Ladies, I know our group chat can get a bit rough.
A little risque.
A little risque. We share things. Sometimes we overshare. I know I'm one for that. That definitely overshares in the group chat. But y'all my sisters. Y'all get to see all of that shit. So today we have Miss Tiff as always. And then we got Misha. She is no stranger to the show. That's the BFF. And then we have Miss Leisha.
What's up? What's up?
And
y'all?
we have Tanisha.
Hey.
She's so cute.
So okay, so the cutest thing about this is that for those who don't know, they are sisters. So Miss is my best friend. They are sisters. They are my sisters. That's just how we roll.
And
is and do. So let's get started. The group chat. Drawbacks of the group chat. I know I was having a conversation and someone said to me that a group chat is not always a good thing, which I absolutely agree. I don't necessarily like group chats, but when you have people that are in that group chat that you can trust, that's why I can let loose and I can be like, girl, let me tell you what I did last night.
what I did last night.
Hey, I came home
about 2:45 p.m.
my business.
Who said I was talking about you? Tell on yourself, child.
I did.
Open your mouth.
My bad.
Every time.
So when we are talking about our group chat, we share not only, do we talk about men and stuff like that, but I think that's more so what our group chat is about. Is about these guys.
I'm gonna say this. It's 50% that, but the other 50% is like planning stuff and
our event.
We be having like mental health check-ins and stuff too. Like just recently, we just had a chat.
Yes, we did. We had therapy Thursday because we was really
that should be a new thing.
It was. Leisha was calling it that. She was legit like we having therapy Thursday in a group chat.
I was working, so I probably missed.
That one day it was real deep that day.
It was.
We always working.
Right, you saying like we be sitting at home. I do work, a real job. I don't scam. I don't tell cat, even though it's close.
And those said I just a little bit,
all up in the inbox with them offers. One time
she look okay.
Never mind. Just keep going.
Okay, so again, so we talk about various things in our group chat. So what did we talk about? Okay, so one of the things that came up was Sheree from Housewives of Atlanta, and they had this big thing where they didn't know, or Martell didn't pay for her birthday dinner. How do y'all feel about that? Like, and not just like it being like the birthday dinner, but like we at the bar, one of your little dips come through. Is he obligated to buy drinks for you and everyone else in your circle that's there with you?
No, he's not.
Me said, come on, big money.
Okay, listen. No, he's not. Okay, listen. I'm saying no, you're not obligated. You are not, ladies, nobody. You're not obligated. No. However, it's all about the tone you want to set. No. Because me personally, I'm a fan of like, I'm not a fan of a trick. Like I don't, because y'all know I don't. It ain't about the gifts, but I'm a fan of like big dick energy. I like some player act. Like y'all know, I love when a nigga do some play. Like you player, and I like that.
Right.
So it's like if you come and if you buy a drink for like if I fuck with you and I'm texting you and you see me at the bar, it's expected for you to buy me a drink because I fuck with you.
Yeah.
But if you buy the gang a drink too,
oh yeah.
Listen, y'all remember when the drink got bought? Listen,
okay.
when the bottle got bought.
So I feel like you know what your man can and can't do, you know,
and I think
there should be
his mind.
Absolutely, there should be like this intrinsic knowing of like, okay, I know my man worked this job, you know what I'm saying? Okay, we out with my girls, whatever.
Right.
Okay, if he offers to do XYZ, you know, whatever. Okay. It's all good, you know, but in no way, shape, or form would I ever expect or have my man feel obligated, especially if it's a little bit out of his comfort zone or his realm, you know, or financial realm or whatever. That wouldn't be fair.
I agree.
And I would never want to, you know, put my man in an uncomfortable position to make him feel like, oh, well, he gotta ball out. Or he got to show off some certain image in order to like make himself look a certain way or make me look like, oh, I got a baller or whatever. You know what I mean? Because that wouldn't be fair. And what are we really doing? You know?
Right. Because why does he have to do that? Like, I don't like, I get the whole big, like if my little you dig, you know, came to the spot. And you know what I'm saying? He bought everybody drinks. So I'd be like, okay, you know, okay. I wouldn't be mad at it. Yeah.
It's that's required. But it's like if you want to go the extra mile to show a bitch, that's definitely, I mean, that will definitely get you to the top of the roster. Yeah, that's where you want to be. Because I'm saying it's all about where you want to be. If you want to be my man,
but you gotta.
I'm not saying
you
I'm
can't
not
do
saying,
that.
okay, you're right.
Because that's you putting pressure on him now. Like, oh, I want to be the top dog.
Because I gotta spend.
Yeah. No, he don't gotta. You ain't got to spend. Like, if you're gonna do your big one, do your big one. But you ain't trying to impress my friends. You trying to impress me.
Right.
Stuff. But some shit like that do impress.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're gonna do your big one, do your big one. But at the end of the day, fuck them. Where my drink at?
That's
like,
what I'm talking about. But that's what I'm talking about.
You just said
my drink and y'all drink. That's what I'm talking about.
No,
so that's his big one.
No, that could be one of your big ones. Yes, I'm not saying it's a requirement. No, but I'm saying if you want an A+ instead of an A, I just want to let the overachievers know the option is there. Can you get to the top of the roster without buying all of us a drink? Absolutely.
It's just gonna take a little longer.
Absolutely not. It won't, because y'all know I'm at heart. Y'all know how I am.
Right.
Like we could go on a picnic in the living room and I'm in love for real. So, come on now. It's not really about that. But I'm saying, like, if we out,
just do a big one. It's a nice little touch.
No, you don't have to. Don't do it. Don't do it.
You can do it for me though. Like,
I mean, it's appreciated.
Yeah, it's cute.
It's not required, but it will be
accepted. And as one, the drinky,
because I don't even really drink like that. Why we really?
Shit, if you know me, keep the motherfuckers coming. What?
Thank you. When I'm ready to get, thank you.
Okay, that's why I say it ain't obligated, because I know me.
But I feel like for Markel though, in speaking on their specific situation, do I feel like that he should have picked up the tab? I'm gonna say absolutely yes, and here's why. He know the caliber of woman that he dealing with. Right? And the lady at work made that point, which makes sense. You know who you dealing with. At any given time, we know Sheree and her friends are liable to have on thousands of dollars worth of clothes, jewelry, hair,
and they said it was only $1,500.
Only,
but you got to think who they are.
They are though.
But I'm saying that man got obligations outside. He just started fucking with Sheree. He got an ex-wife. He got kids. He got X, Y, and Z.
He did invite them. He told them to come.
Okay, bring your own money. So like, what? Why would you go out eat? Regardless who the invite, why would you go outside expecting somebody else to pay for you?
Preaching easy.
I think he should. I think he should.
But that's just like when you think about like the chicks, all the videos where the girls be having the niggas fly them out and then they get out there and they ain't got no fucking money and they don't want to give up the coochie. Excuse me, ma'am. If you give me a flight and I'm going somewhere,
I'm finding them at, please.
I'm giving it to you.
It's them dudes that be in your DM, sugar babies.
It's not obligated.
Anybody who wants to send somebody a flight somewhere, please, what's my new Facebook? Amisa Williams, because I want to travel. Let's go.
Oh, red nose.
What? Y'all don't want to go nowhere?
I do.
No regular.
I'm saying
nobody nigga dying.
And I'm not finna meet no motherfucker I'm not finna write. Nobody finna on Instagram or Facebook finna write me and be like, "Oh, I want to fly you out," and I'm just finna. I'm gone.
Honestly, no. I'm all about adventures.
That's weird,
days.
Bro. That's just giving me weird energy.
Right. Just to be off top.
I don't think. Honestly, I don't think it's weird. I think honestly, what better way to get to know a motherfucker for real? Like, let's go chop. Let's go talk real.
Yeah,
let's go talk.
No, that's too. That's intimate.
Kind of extravagant.
Yeah,
scared, man. Y'all ain't trying to live life for real.
Not like that.
I'm trying to have some adventures.
Not those times.
Okay. You gonna fuck around and have the wrong adventure? Then they gonna have your ass
take your ass in Cambodia or somewhere.
So that was on the side of the road. That was advocate, right? So let's say you fly out there. Let's say you don't know this man from what they said, can of paint, right? You go out there.
Are we out there? Where we at though?
Where are we? Make up somewhere. Where you
I always want to go to St. Thomas.
Okay, St. Thomas, y'all in St. Thomas. You watch, you know this man from Adam, right? Okay. What if you get out there and he on some weird stuff?
Like what?
Like
he just not
like he wants to like. Okay, so this is the thing. So like I've seen like the Instagram stories where the chicks they meet the guys, like they go out of the country with the guys, and then these men is actually over there like shitting on them, like that's like how they get, you know what I'm saying?
But also I think what really combats a lot of this that I feel like people don't talk about is I feel like these women be very naive, and I feel like I don't know if they really communicating clearly, because in the videos it does seem like they don't know that that's what they was getting into. But y'all know me, y'all know I'm pretty straightforward and blunt, so I'm really like I be in the inbox asking niggas like, what's up, what do you really want from day one? Like if you want some pussy, just tell me that, like you know what I'm saying, like so before I get over there I'm already gonna know, like if you went to shitting on people and I'm not into that, I'm not even gonna be there. Like if I know
ain't nobody gonna tell you that like off the rip,
right?
Would you share a room with him, or would you have your own room?
It depends on how long we've been talking online. I'm not, because I lay in a room with a nigga and you ain't gonna touch me. I've done it.
Never. And that's exactly that's one of the reasons why I wouldn't fly out with a random, because if I'm getting flued out, I'm getting cracked. I'm sorry.
Like a taco,
and that's
crack.
What I'm saying. Like I'm not gonna just be flying out with no random, because I know if I'm getting flued out on some, it's up there.
Not always about that.
When you out of town with a nigga,
but sometimes I like to, me personally, I like to build an emotional connection.
Okay, girl, then you can do that. Girl, you can do that dinner.
But we talking about somebody I just met in the inbox. So why trying to build an emotional connection? Y'all just said, would I go with him? I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go with you.
You should be like, nah.
Why?
You can build an emotional connection over dinner.
Keep it real. Let's just keep it real. Misha, you won't even go on a date with a nigga.
No, I'm not, because I don't do dates outside of my city. We just talked about going out of town.
This is true.
Okay, this is different than going to motherfucker. I don't even know where they be trying to take me, because we don't even get that far because I'm not going. Ain't nobody approached me with, do you want the window seat or the aisle? And if they did, it might be a little different, but I think I'm speaking honestly. Y'all, some of my best gals.
You're not lying.
Y'all know who's been approaching me and how they've been coming. Yeah, I have not got the, do you want the window seat of the aisle? Do you want a balcony? Because I've been trying to, last time I had a balcony, I was in that motherfucker by myself.
Wait a minute.
This is true.
I had one first day, right? Said, you want to pull up where I work at the barbershop? I said, pull up at the barbershop.
I hate when niggas do that. Like, no, I'm not coming to the barbershop.
No.
Yeah. That's I know what you're trying to do, gang. No, I'm not coming to the barbershop.
Bring my 3 boys with me.
No, because that's slick. He trying to be funny. He ain't trying to be funny, but he trying to. Do y'all know her?
Yeah,
no.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but do he know you?
Yeah. Do we know you?
Do we know you?
No. Do they know you?
Do they know you?
Who?
They mine.
Okay,
They
final
might.
verdict. We're gonna go around the room.
Okay.
On what your verdict is. We're starting with Tanisha. Should Martell have picked up the tab? Here are the facts. He did set up the reservation for the ladies and told her friends to come out. It's Sheree's birthday. And should he have paid? Yes or no, and why?
No, I feel like social media and reality TV got a lot of people's minds brainwashed into thinking that, okay, a man, just because a man, he got all this money, he's supposed to pay for me and my friends to do X, Y, and Z. You don't know what that man got going on. He got kids. That was Sheree's birthday. You don't know if he could have scraped up his last little 200 to take her out because he knew that meant something to her.
Yeah, he did pay to set the record, Clay. He did pay for Sheree. He just didn't pay for nobody.
That's
else.
what I'm saying. Like,
and
you don't know
what did have their husbands there too.
That's what, so why they couldn't pay? Why they couldn't pay for their wives?
And if she was 1,500, where did they go?
Okay. It don't make sense. I know he ain't wrong.
All right,
okay.
Tiff, your turn.
All right, boom. So I got to get the Gemini answer. So boom, one on one side, one on the other.
Okay,
so
devil's advocate.
on the rich people side, like it's like, okay, you got a little bit of money, you know, maybe you could afford this only 1,500, but like she said, we don't know what he got tied up. He got obligations, kids, family. You know, nobody should ever expect that somebody else should be paying for you, especially if you come out with the obligation, with the expectation that you're gonna eat,
right?
And you got your man with you,
right?
You know, so why your man not paying for your food? Why you don't got the expectation to pay for your own food, and you expect somebody else man who, and it's her birthday, you know? And so, and if the shoe's on the other foot, if it was my birthday, I would really only expect my man to pay for me and himself. Honestly, obligation wise, yes. If he go extra, then you know he might get a little dessert.
Okay. Yeah, and I think the same is true. I think what also was wrong was that, who was it? Sanya,
and she called him out.
Yeah, I think that she was absolutely wrong for calling him out. Like, your husband was there. Like, that could have been a conversation that they could have had between the two of them or the four of them. But to call it out like that, to me, is like behavior. Like, okay, bitches, you broke. Did y'all not have it? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I know he was not obligated to pay for their dinner. But as the birthday girl, I'm gonna need you to make sure that I get my dinner paid.
That's the only person who dinner should have got paid for.
Seriously,
that's all. That's it.
All right, thanks, Alicia.
I think no, he shouldn't have paid for that shit. Can I come? But no, I don't think it's her birthday, y'all. If y'all her real friends, day one, y'all there to celebrate her,
right? Why y'all ain't?
And then it's like for you to call him out publicly, like even more disrespect. I wouldn't want you to be coming to no more birthday functions for me and my man. You know.
Period.
Yep. Well, we already know what you think, Nisha.
Y'all know me. I think he should pay for that shit, but that's just me. I just like it when men's be mans.
You want to ball us?
He don't have to have money, but I feel like Martell listen. I feel like I know Martell. I've been watching him on the other show, and the way he did Melody, he need to pay for that dinner. Everybody dinner. If y'all know him, y'all seen how he did that girl and them kids and Adrian and two. He should have paid. He got it. He got all them businesses and stuff.
He do got it. Though.
He got it.
What I'm saying, that's the
just
return.
He got it right.
He got it,
right.
But he know the caliber. My thing is, don't date people that's out of your league. Like, don't date people. This lady is on national TV. You know, you wouldn't even be here. Like, seriously. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if you didn't want that attention, then you could have dated her without being on the show.
Yeah.
But you signed the contract.
You
signed the contract. You knew what you was doing. And then you made sure the cameras was there to catch the dinner.
But really, honestly, question. Did they really pay for it though? Because it was filmed.
Well, I don't know.
So I don't know. So
who cares?
We having a whole debate about some shit that they probably one of their ass paid for.
Yeah.
But
next.
So what are so another thing that I've saw a lot recently is when we talk about submission. And we talk about and we talk about submission, and we talk about women, and I see it a lot where like guys is like women are not wanting to submit to their women, to their men, blah blah blah. Okay. But I think that a lot of men really don't even know
that they even a man.
Yeah, and they don't even know like what it truly means for a woman to submit to you. For me, I feel like I've grown up seeing women submit to their men. My mother, my grandparents, on both sides. So I've seen it. You know what I'm saying? So I've seen it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't feel like it's a bad thing, but I think that it can be abused. And that's one thing that for me that I'm scared of is that my submission being abused. Because it has by some fuck niggas.
Facts. I feel like men ain't meaning. They ain't leading. I ain't speaking about my man. My man,
right, and that's just on period. Okay.
If you see this, I ain't talking about you. I'm talking about what I see. But what I do see is that just men, they ain't leading. They want to lead you to hell, literally.
And y'all need to go follow Leisha Man.
And that's on that. Hey, brother.
So one thing that I say, right? So I'm real big on etymology and like words and stuff, right? So the actual word submission, right? You have sub and you have mission. So miss, it means to carry or to throw. All right. And then you have sub, which means under. Right. So the actual word for submit means to throw under. So in order to throw yourself under something needs to be over you.
Right.
So a lot of men don't necessarily want to be over you. They don't want to cover you.
They lazy.
Right. So if you can't, so in order for me to submit, you have to show me that you are covering me. Cover me. Are you going to protect me?
Yep.
Not just physically, not just ready to fight. Are you ready to protect my heart? Can you hold this household? A lot of times nature, the animals in nature have a lot more sense than we do sometimes, right? Because you have like you have birds when they're a male bird is trying to get their attention, they'll make them dance and show feathers.
And they be showing out.
To go build me a nest. Can you go and find branches that's heavier than me and my child? They put them through tests.
I'm gonna do that
to make sure that they can carry them,
that they can actually even be there.
You know, and so we just be thinking, oh, he's so fine. He gonna show up and just love me, and I'm gonna submit to him just because he here. But it's like, no, in order for me to submit, to throw myself under, you gotta cover me. You know?
Yes.
And they don't want to cover us for real. They just want to show up.
And show out. Definitely.
I don't even know what to say after that. Because that's literally what it is. Like for a woman, for me, and again, when I look back and I look at my mother and her being submissive to her husband, because why? Because she does not have to worry about too much of anything.
That's how I want to.
You know what I'm saying?
I just want to be in La La
my
Land.
mother, right?
Like
my mother, she worked. You know what I'm saying? She worked, did all of that good stuff, but she was still submissive to her husband. She still, when he said something, she listened. Jay said submission can be as simple as listening without an attitude, which becomes a failure. Absolutely. However, a woman should definitely listen. But if you telling me some shit and I just can't get jiggy with it because you've shown examples in the past that your ass ain't gonna be able to come through,
just that
I'm not listening to you.
A lot of these new age men, y'all are actually scared of the actual thing y'all want.
Yep.
You have to put a woman into a submissive energy. So when a woman get an attitude, that's not a sign for you to run or feel like you failing, sir. That's a sign for you to correct your woman and calm her down because she's spiraling. So she needs you, okay? That's all that means.
And are you communicating effectively with her? Because if you talking to her in a calm way, she ain't gonna pop off on you.
Why being a dickhead fool? Stop being a dickhead.
You play that beat?
I did because it's absolutely some bullshit because men, they don't like, you think that automatically, like I saw a video. In the video, the guy said, yeah, we know what we say can hurt y'all. We know what we say can make you cry. So why the fuck say it? If you really care, why would you say something that will make me hurt, that will hurt me, or to make me cry?
I feel like that's
an
an insecure man. I feel like that's a man that's projecting onto you because he needs some reassurance. So he feels some type of way. So he like, oh well, I'm finna get this. I'm finna do this bitch in real quick. Let me see if she care. Let me see if she give a fuck about me. And that's the type of man that is out here that claim that they some kings and they gonna do this and they gonna do that. And what in reality, no, you're not, boss.
Yeah, ain't even no boss. And I was saying that the other day, like a lot of people ain't as player as they think they are.
Woo,
really not. Come on. You know, I try to be a player. I'm not. I'm not. I want to be loved. I want to love on somebody's son. All of that good shit. I'm a lover's girl. But like we were talking about earlier, in a sense, I kind of am, because I'm not finna embarrass myself. What we say, that's what being a player is.
Yes. Being
a player is doing some shit that you're not going to fucking embarrass yourself about. A lot of y'all be doing some embarrassing shit.
Okay.
Period.
So, but you want somebody to submit to you. You want to be you want to have a fucking kingdom where you have all these bitches that you fucking just for the sole purpose of taking care. Okay,
don't go there. Hey, make a U-turn, please. I'm gonna need you to turn this thing around
and go the other way.
But no, for real. Like we have this, and it's like a lot of men, they want to go to this whole polygamy thing because it's gonna be, such, roses, and it's gonna be so much better than having only one person because all of these women are gonna submit to you. Well, do you understand that if we're all in a polygamous situation, all of us, we all have our own attitudes, we all have our different wants and needs. There's all different type of ways that I want you to make me feel comfortable.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it
don't
just
even
fucking make
like that.
Right game, wrong bitch.
It don't even
like, come on now. I don't even know how this got on the ballot. This don't even like
apply to me.
Yeah, like, bro, you can't even say no poke, but
you gonna have to pull a rabbit out your hat or something.
You gonna have to pull a rabbit out your ass.
Just don't even fix your lips to say nothing like that.
And you already know I'm a clown. So the first thing you mention polygamy, I'm gonna take you serious and bring a couple more niggas up in here. Because this minute you think I'm finna share any nigga with me, you got me fucked up. You gonna be doing shit around this motherfucker.
I'm saying.
No, that's facts though. Anytime you bring up another nigga with polygamy, they always run. It's always two females.
Always.
That's how you know it's bullshit.
Like, why can't you have two men? I need all of
I need all the love you trying
like,
to
who
get.
said you was doing everything that I needed you to do?
Okay.
Right.
Two mans is two of y'all together to build me two houses.
This that I need just as many houses as I got me.
Listen, can you imagine if you had two mans like a good granddaddy man? Two of them, three of them, fuck. Yeah. Have a sick goat, some more shit. Just think about it. If we could have like 3 good husbands, girl,
massages and feet,
farms and shit.
Y'all be tired.
Tree houses. I have a hammock. Who knows what else? I'm just thinking about all the shit grandpas be doing. Porch with a rocking chair.
Dude. Yeah. So what is your definition of submission? I did, because I went off a tangent. I was thinking on some shit.
I mean, we talking about in the regular world, not like the kinky world.
Come on, because I'm thinking that too. Like,
I'm thinking about that too, because that's I think about like that men don't want to do that either.
Submission in like the normal regular world. I feel like y'all know I'm a fucking clown. Y'all know I submit to a motherfucker for 10 years. He ain't submit shit back Anyways, yes, you know I will submit. I don't give a fuck. I already submitted right for the wrong nigga. So all you gotta do is come wink a couple times and I'm probably gonna let you.
What's up, Leash? What you think?
Yeah, my definition of submission, letting my man be the leader. Mm-hmm. You got to show the qualities of a good leader. Like, can you protect me? Mm-hmm. Are you not just out when we in public? Can you protect my mental health? Mm-hmm. Can you protect me spiritually and emotionally? Mm-hmm. Those type of things. Mm-hmm. Can you show me that you're responsible.
I feel like,
Like just like, are you responsible with me, my time, with my emotions? Like, are you just gonna take care of me outside of financially? I feel like with submission and lead and men, it's all about money. I can make money, like but can you handle other parts of me?
Right.
Like
right.
and I think that's always been the biggest key. Like I just never could rock with submission. So yeah, you can get that 50 submission, but can you? I don't know if they was doing that back then because I don't know nobody that was happy in the 50s, but they meant submission. But anywho, yes, I will submit if you can do the other qualities outside of money, because money is just exchange for good. Like
it is what it is. So y'all already know how I feel. I think that yes, I would submit, but it definitely has to be for the right man. It definitely has to be with somebody who I feel like can take care of my heart. That's the biggest thing with me, is that I need my heart to be taken care of, and I need to trust you. What you think, Tiff?
You know, I'm real big on submission, and I love, and I think my favorite analogy on submitting to someone is just trusting them to drive. You know,
yep,
if
that's
you've
really
ever,
what it is.
if you've ever been on a road
Can
trip
I close my
with
eyes?
anybody, you know,
Yeah, I ain't never fell asleep on a road trip with
That's what
anybody.
I'm saying.
I be scared as
And
hell.
that's my perfect analogy for that. It's like,
I don't let nobody drive me. You know, I'm fucked up.
Yeah. If I go on a road trip with somebody and it's just like, oh, I ain't never been on the road with you before. Yeah. I don't know what you do. I don't know how you handle the road. I don't know how you handle danger. I don't know how you handle emergencies. I don't know how you handle anything. So I need to stay up. I need to make sure that if you say you got it, I need to make sure that you really got it. And I'm looking, right? Yeah. But that's not submission. No. Right? If I'm submitting to my man, I know, okay, you know, when some danger come up, he got this. If something come up, he need to steer off, he got this. And I know if a deer come out, he got this car, and I'm finna take my ass to sleep. That's submission.
But that's what I want to do one day. I hope we all, the rest of us, get there soon.
I want to say one day, hopefully.
That's a great analogy. I'm going to try to keep that forward. I hope one day I can fall asleep in the passenger seat too.
Come on. I love analogies and metaphors.
And you know what? But I think that is the big thing. And I think that with a lot of everybody these days, everybody's been through so much, and it's just like, I want to sit back and I want to be okay. Like, I want to be able to trust somebody with everything in me. But then, is that even possible? Tanisha, what you think?
What it is for me is like, is you creating a safe space for me to just breathe, like just, you know what I'm saying? Because like, yeah, like y'all men go through stuff, but we go through stuff too. Like it's I done been through some stuff. So is you creating a safe space for me to look at you and be like, babe, I just need a hug. Can you just pull wherever you at? Can you just give me a hug?
Right.
And it's like, yeah, I got you, whatever. Like, is you making me feel like, I don't know. I just want to feel like I can let loose, like just be
soft.
Yeah,
right.
Like, you taking me out of that, you know,
like
what
you
I'm saying?
like I liken this to saying, like, I want to just put my shoulders down.
Yeah,
like I got 4 kids. Like I'm not trying to find no daddy for them. They're like, they know they daddy.
You know,
I ain't trying to find no. Like I just want to just not have to worry about shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
You know, men think it's financial, and it's not financial. You know, I mean, it helps. Every day. Yes,
that's what I'm saying. Because I know for us 5, we make the money. Like we good. Like besides that, because money ain't finna impress me for real. Like I got that already. What else you got?
Where can I put my heart?
Yeah,
you know, do you got me for real? That's that real shit.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah. But I mean, shit. I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't want to pay no bills. Though.
I don't mind paying bills.
No. Let me clarify. So
I mean,
when I say I don't want to pay no bills, like I'm not saying that I don't want to make no money. I'm not saying that I just want to sit on my ass. What I mean is that I don't want to have to worry about that shit. Like I will give you what I got, boom, for the bills. I don't want to have to pay a bill. I don't want to have to look at a bill. I don't want to have to see it a bit. I don't want to have to worry
I get what
about
you're saying.
Bill. Yeah.
You want him to take control of all that.
Just take
do you want to be living in another world?
You just want to, no, it's not. That's just a man being a man. You just want a man.
Yeah, I literally like that's what I want. I want to be able to just breathe. Like I take care of the house. Like I get the house straight. I cook you. I
what a man.
give you some all of the good stuff. I rub your back at night.
Okay, listen.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm a
Kiss
fool
your
with the
back.
back rubs.
Dinner ready when you
Okay.
get home.
And I'm gonna put on something sexy for you too, Daddy.
Oh,
What?
Make up tomorrow.
T-shirt
Big
in my
face when you come
panties.
home from work. Paying a bill?
Listen,
What do you
Swear.
mean? My face.
y'all already
is
know
big.
Daddy,
how I
what
get
you
down.
want to eat?
Coming in the door.
Oh God.
What do I have on for you?
Yeah,
The
and
trench coat.
Wow.
Right.
My favorite.
Ah.
but it's so hard because everybody has their walls built.
I don't blame you.
Um,
You know I ain't gonna hold you. I don't blame y'all because boy, it's a fool out here.
it is. It
Low
is.
key.
It is because I've run into
So-
woo.
Some
lot.
clown, boy.
Girl.
If I told y'all, man, listen,
The group chat be just know the group.
they be
the
doing your
group
girl
chat-
bad.
They be doing it. They be doing a sin every time.
And it's like for the women that I know, for these women that I'm sitting here with, and some of the other women. Notice I said some of the other women. I can't vouch for all you bitches. I'm just gonna keep it real. Because I mean, some of y'all just bogus as fuck. But most of the women that I know that I communicate with are not on that bullshit that we see all the time. That we're being called. Oh y'all want this, y'all only want to do it for money. It got to be $200 or more for a date, and all of that type of shit. Like we don't really,
You know, I don't even
We-
go outside the house.
right? And that's another thing. Okay,
Okay, hold on. Devil's advocate.
Mm-hmm,
I like to be outside. And I'm not saying I want to be outside in the club, but I'm not finna be in the house cooped up with no man.
right.
You gonna have to take me on a date.
And
We
Right.
gonna have to have date nights. Like we can go to the lake and chill and just vibe, but we gonna have to do something that
Mhm.
requires us being outside.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And there's no problem with that, but it comes with a problem when somebody's saying that the first date has to be this amount.
Oh no, it don't.
Or
We don't
the
even
first-
gotta. We
you
can
know,
do something free.
Mhm.
Like it doesn't, for some people it doesn't matter. Like for me, like shit, I'm a motherfucker. We going to the grocery store. Shit, come on, let's go. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the type of shit. Like it does not matter when it's your person. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter what you're doing.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? If you fellas, if you get oh, okay. I don't know if that was, some real shit that I'm talking that just made the
Right.
So I'm
stuff come
probably
down.
bitch.
But but fellas, if y'all get with a female and she's literally telling you that she has to date you for more than $200 or whatever, like that's not the bitch for you.
That's a red
like
flag.
that
gang.
bitch don't like you.
That's not a red flag.
That's a red flag. Like
That is
like
not
fuck.
a red flag.
That's
If-
somebody requirements.
Thank you. If somebody
People are allowed
okay.
to have requirements. If
Yes.
certain people, that's their standards. Some people have
Okay.
high standards, and if you can't meet them, then stop dating out your league.
So if a nigga
Amen.
came up to you like, we finna go to McDonald's on our first date.
then listen, if I require more than McDonald's, I will have to politely decline.
So what if he say, "Can you take me out?"
if I don't want to take him out, I will have to politely decline.
That's a little extreme.
I don't think that's
How?
it.
If you go to
Everybody's
McDonald's
allowed
on the
have
first date?
standards.
No, I'm saying like the requirement is he gotta spend $200. What you gonna look at the bill to make sure it's 200?
No, but I'm saying he can't take me to McDonald's.
That's I'm saying though, but we ain't gotta go to roof. That's what I'm saying. We ain't gotta go to roof Chris off
I'm
top.
not saying,
right.
but if that's what she requires, if that's
but
her
some-
standard,
yeah,
then
some-
that's
but
her
if
standard.
some motherfuckers be like, "Oh, you cannot take me like even to Olive Garden or Texas Roadhouse. I require a steakhouse. Like I take myself to steakhouse. So if you cannot take me to a steakhouse,
Like,
there's nothing we can do.
So you
together.
eat steak
Yeah.
7 days a week.
You get
Maybe
more than
not.
you can get more than steak from a steakhouse.
I'm saying, but you can't get
Right.
no
But I'm
chicken
saying
tenders real quick.
even if she's saying
You know
no,
Let's
but I'm
give me
saying
one chicken tender.
she just saying she don't want to date below her caliber. If she want to date, if it's a woman, I'm not saying it's me. I'm saying if it's a woman that
Mhm.
says I eat at steakhouses when I go out to eat, whether it's once a week, once a month, whenever I go out to eat,
Mhm.
I'm going to a 4-star
Mhm.
steakhouse. So if you want to pursue me, you have to meet me where
Mhm.
I'm at, which is a 4-star steakhouse
Mhm.
or better, or go
Mhm.
find somebody who's happy with fucking chicken tenders.
I'm
'cause it's really out
saying,
there.
but you ain't going to the steakhouse
I didn't say
But
7
no,
days.
that's
what I'm
I
saying,
said
Kim.
once a month.
But
That's
no,
what I'm
but see,
saying.
I get what she's saying.
It's
though.
all about what
But
you want,
it's
because then that's why when people date
right.
people that and then be mad why my man ain't take me to the
Right,
steakhouse, bitch, because
right.
you let him take you to chicken tenders. One, so
Right.
you was okay with it.
Right.
But your ass don't got no motherfucking
Right.
standards.
My question
Right.
is, what's the difference when a man say, "Oh, I want a thick bitch. I want a bitch with some titties"? It's no difference in
It's
what.
really not. Would you feel
I'm not gonna
offended?
date you because you ain't got no
I wouldn't
titties.
feel it. I'm just not the bitch for you.
Okay, you just
What I'm saying, 200. So how we go? How do y'all
No,
go?
It's
but
not-
no,
it's not
we're
even
not.
200.
But we're not saying that we require, because we're not saying that it's our requirement. What we're saying is that we understand other people's requirement, because it does make sense when you put it in that sense. If that's the way that I'm living, that somebody, if I'm living that way, somebody else that's trying to come and put me lower than what I'm already living at, you can't do that.
And
Because
then
I'm
down the line,
already
it's gonna be a
here.
problem, because then you're gonna wonder why we ain't
You know
why
what
I
I'm
ain't been to the
saying?
steakhouse.
Yeah.
He can't afford the steakhouse. And you
Yeah.
knew that when you met him, and he
Like,
didn't take you to the
Exactly.
steakhouse, and
Just
you
like
lowered
if
your
you
standards.
just like
Exactly.
dates in general, and you don't
Right.
tell
Do
the
you
nigga
like
that you
dates, or
fucking
do you
with
like
that
nice
you
dates?
like dates.
Because you like nice dates.
Yeah, you ain't going to get no chicken tenders.
He only gonna be able to take you to even to Culver's once or twice,
Not too much.
and then after that, you are gonna have to be at Ruth's Chris or something.
Or y'all going to get oxtails, and them ain't cheap.
So stop playing. Like you must have been feeling a little attacked or something.
Can't be.
Nothing 200. Like, hold
I
on.
just feel like that's a little extreme.
It don't
though.
gotta be 200, but if I'm used to a 4-star restaurant, I'm not finna date nobody that take me to McDonald's. I'm sorry, you gotta come to the 4-star
And that
restaurant with
only
me,
makes
or
sense.
no.
It only makes sense because that's the caliber of woman that it is. If I myself am saying that I'm up here, this is what I do on a regular basis, regardless of what my up here is. My up here may be McDonald's. My up here may be Culver's. My up here may be Ruth Chris, or whatever the case may be. There's nobody that's gonna come, like, even where I'm at right now. Ain't nobody, you can't come lower than what I already am. If I'm low, and I ain't low, I'm a little medium. But you can't come lower than what I already am and think that no, it's not gonna happen.
What you think, Tiff?
So I'm very sapio.
Mhm.
And so I often have to not sing that part of the chorus when this song come on. You know what I mean? So it's almost like I'm very sapio. So I feel like they have to meet an intellectual standard for me. And once they meet that intellectual standard for me, it's like we it. You know what I mean? Like that's it. And so I don't have a whole lot of this amount of money and a whole lot of stuff that
You don't have no
rides
material
on a whole lot
standard.
of superficial
Right.
kind of like
Right.
standards. I kind of don't adhere to that a little bit.
Mhm.
But I don't judge at the same time, because it's
Right.
like, okay, if that's your standard, then that's
Right.
what it is.
Right.
You know, because I often wonder, like, all right, well, maybe I should be like, okay, you take me to the, you know what I mean?
Right.
But
Yeah.
at the same time, it's like I have to be true to myself.
Yes.
Mhm.
You know, but I'm very sapio. So it's like, okay, if I'm attracted to you, it's usually because, you know, your mind is like, you know, super unique or super creative, or you think away, or your heart is away, or whatever.
Right.
And so a lot of that other stuff, because I have a thing too where the conversation has to meet a certain thing in order for me to like be interested, in order for me to like go out, in order for me to like
That's
do
how I am.
anything.
I really don't care about shit else. If we really can't like meet
We got a vibe.
somewhere in the mind,
For real.
it's like, yeah, bro, get the fuck on.
Yeah, no, I can't.
For real, I'll tell
You don't
somebody
play
that,
no
like,
fucking
look,
game.
bro,
You
I got it. You
smart.
gotta go.
I can't.
What you want?
No, she be like, "Do you believe in aliens?"
No, for real. Like,
What do
that
you
be
think
my
about the
first thing, like,
stars?
look, we not finna look, bro. I don't want to know your favorite color. Have you heard about the people in the Mission Parks?
Come on, look, and I've done first dates
What
over
do you
like
think?
you know coffee, or you
I have
know
too.
something super duper like you know where some
Yep.
other people will be like, "Ugh, what?"
Yeah,
You
I
know?
did a first date on the walk actually,
Uh,
and we went to the bar and got some wings, and I
Yeah.
had a little. He ordered me some Earl tea drink thingy.
Mhm.
Y'all know,
That
remember-
Earl Grey tea.
Yeah, I
That-
remember.
Yeah.
and listen,
yeah.
that was the last motherfucking date I went on. I tell you that shit. Man.
But for real, I gotta know what's going on in here.
Yep.
And that's what's going,
Stimulate me.
lubricate all the other.
That is how I swear I thought something was wrong with me.
It is.
I mean, just
My
like my
mind
mind gotta be
lubricates.
stimulated.
No, that's
Like,
just the
yeah,
way.
if my mind
yeah.
ain't stimulated, like, bro, we ain't. I mean, it's
Can't do
nothing.
nothing.
Yeah.
That's where the
Sorry.
preheat button is. up
Not
here.
sorry.
It's not.
Gotta preheat. I like that.
The preheat button.
preheat
is
button.
upstairs. My
What's-
preheat
what's
button
our
is
preheat
upstairs.
button?
Downstairs for sure.
In the basement.
Hot and ready, right in the middle.
No, it gotta be. I gotta vibe with you because that's the vibe. I just can't be it gotta be a vibe. It just gotta be something going on. Like,
Yeah.
if the vibe ain't there, I ain't there.
Yeah.
I
Period.
feel you on that.
For real.
What about you, Alicia?
You got to make me feel safe. I'm real socially awkward,
we know.
quirky. So if we can vibe on that with personality, most of the other things, I mean, we can't go to McDonald's, but if you eat at McDonald's, ain't none of my business.
Yeah,
but
'cause
you
went
can't
to
take
the
me.
rave, so you definitely feel safe.
Period.
I know, because y'all know that ain't my type of thing.
It show like I show was like,
Right. That's what I'm like. What kind of stuff you go
I
through?
know.
But that's a lovely thing, and I love the fact that you got a real one.
Yeah.
You got a real one.
You got a friend.
Now, when you got your real one, I have a question. So, were you able to identify your red flags and your green flags?
Yes.
So, did you identify them before or after meeting him?
After.
Oh. So, what's your red flags?
Definitely communication. I feel like I'm not the best at explaining like how I'm feeling. I shut down and I'll be like, okay, I gotta bust cuts. He like, no, we need to handle
You
this.
got a bus cut.
Yeah, I gotta go.
I gotta go.
I gotta go.
Oh,
Like, take me
okay.
home. No, we gotta, you know what I'm saying? He like, we finna settle this now. He's very aggressive, not in like
Or is he maybe reactive, not aggressive?
reactive, indirect. He don't play them type of games. He like, okay, what's up? What did I do? Why are you upset? What
Period, brother.
It's no in between. He like, no, let's get this squared away right here, right now. Do I need to pull over? Do we need to bust cut somewhere? Like, what's up? We need to talk about this right now.
I like
Damn,
him.
where's his brother at? It's a family thing. Right?
So you got somebody else?
Me, I have a very shy type of energy, so that was a very intimidating at first. So he was like, you always tiptoe around me, you always don't, you do this, you do that, you never direct. But now I be telling his ass, like, you getting on my nerves, be quiet. We can sit in silence, like, let's chill.
I said we can be quiet right now.
We don't gotta, have a stimulating conversation every 5 minutes. Let's just vibe to the music. There's nothing wrong. I just need to be quiet. I want to hear the thoughts in my head. So I'm finding my voice. That's what we use.
Nice.
And in doing that is because he created a safe space for me to break down and gave me the space to build back up in the same moment. So he is very, very patient.
We love that for you, brother.
Yeah. Even with him being very direct and with you being shy, that's a good balance, and a lot of times they say opposites attract, but they balance each other a lot because it's like, okay,
when the energy used right.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then so like even with you, with him bringing that out of you and, because I could struggle with that sometimes, not being super direct or, just, being super careful with my words and I want to say the wrong thing. And so when people are in my space that are very honest and very like brutally honest and they're very direct, then I tend to, evaluate the word because I'm real picky about words. I'm very like big on words and what I say and how I use them and all that. And so it's really awesome when I meet people that are very direct and they make me kind of reflect on how, direct I can be. Because, pride and communication, you got to be direct sometimes.
Yeah.
You can't just be,
Man.
You think tiptoeing is like, I'm,
it's the best thing, but
right.
you get fucked over, boy.
Oh my God. Sometimes you just need to get it out.
Yes.
That's why I'm paint it up.
As
and
be all
make
nice
it pretty.
and shit. No.
Just say that shit.
What's your red flags?
Within yourself.
Within myself or within other people?
Yourself.
Ooh.
Me?
Baby, you better be honest.
Green over here, baby.
Stop the cap.
No, okay. Let me think. My red flag is probably communication. I really don't I'm either super direct and super blunt, or I'm not talking at all. Really, it's only one of the two. period. You know what I'm saying? Like either I said what I said or I'm not saying too much shit. So that hasn't been really good for my relationship. What else? I'm trying to think of what my ex be telling me. My mouth is crazy. Not in a good way. You know, I know y'all be thinking that mouth crazy, but not like that. It's like it's some crazy shit gonna come up out of it. And I be putting my hands on niggas, but I'm really trying to stop that. So those my red
I'm
flags.
trying to talk you through that.
Which one?
Putting your hands on niggas.
Yeah, it's gonna be a hard one to let go. But I know I'm trying to be a better person for real. I'm trying because I'm healing. I'm working through it. Y'all know I'm on a spiritual journey, so I'm really trying to stop before I catch a DV for real.
Yeah, I'm glad you're being honest.
Yeah, I think that's
a good thing.
I think did I miss any though? Because if it's more than 3, I'm gonna be a little. You looking like I might have missed one.
I'm trying to think.
I think that's it. Because I really don't be cheating. I'm not no cheater, pumpkin eater.
You don't compromise. It's a lot of times your way or no way.
Oh yeah, true. I'm not really a good compromiser.
Yeah,
it's my world. You niggas just living in it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all here to please me, but I'm trying to.
Is she not lying?
I'm trying to get out of that mindset. Because I want to get a man, and he's probably not gonna put up with that shit. So. I'm trying to change.
And I think that's a good thing that, you know, you're aware of what your red flags are. What's your green flags?
Oh, my girl, I'm a green flag. Everything. Y'all know I'm the bomb. For real. For real. Ask my last man. He'll tell you.
I don't think so.
No, for real. My
Don't
green,
ask him.
my
Do
green
not ask
flag
him.
is
Right,
that,
please.
I'm very caring. Like I feel like I'm a nurturer for sure. Like I love to nurture, like cook, rub, stuff like that. Yeah.
Say rub. What you be rubbing, girl?
I rub a little bit. I don't rub no feet, but I rub anything else. I think. Let me think. Yeah. I rub, like a regular rub. But yeah, those my green flags is I'm a pretty nice bitch. I'm the type of bitch you want to be on team.
Not an ad.
Dog. I said, I'm a pretty nice bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm a nice bitch.
Right,
what about you, Tanisha?
What
Start with your green flags because your red one's long.
We be here all night.
Not too much.
Not too much.
I'm a vibe. Like I'm goofy and shit. You gon' laugh. Like one thing you gonna do, you gonna laugh. I don't know. I just feel like I just make a person feel comfortable around me. Like I just feel like he can be himself. Like I'm not judgmental at all. Like you can cry, you can sit, you can, you know what I'm saying? You can do whatever. I just make a nigga feel like he at home.
That's what's up. What's your green flag? I mean your red flags.
Let's see if you're gonna be honest.
What y'all think? I really don't know. I'm not even lying. I just feel okay. Maybe my communication could be a little better, but
Bianca, you start.
I think you may not know exactly what it is that you want.
I agree.
Yeah,
I think you do, and I think that's really the biggest red flag. And that
I do know what I want.
Is it realistic?
You don't act.
Do you
your
act
actions don't
upon it?
align with what you're saying you want.
Y'all talking about recently?
Like when?
Yeah.
Well, we gonna have to take this off.
We'll talk about
But
this in
anyway,
the group chat a little further.
Come on now, we can't be.
Also accountability. We can just move on.
Oh yeah.
I feel like you
Yeah.
do not. You have not said I'm sorry.
You don't say I'm
I
sorry.
just recently apologized. Like yesterday.
Say I'm
So I
sorry.
said sorry.
I'm sorry.
Nope, I said
And you
sorry.
don't be meaning it.
Oh, there you go.
Hey, Steve.
Tiffany.
Which one?
So what's your
red?
green flag?
My green flags. Okay, so I'm very nurturing. I'm very unique. And so people don't like to use the words, oh, you got to know how to handle me. They don't like the connotations of that word, but you got to know how to handle me. And it's not even a handle like, oh, I'm so rough. But I mean, things need to be handled differently. Plastic needs to be handled differently than glass, needs to be handled differently than paper and, whatever. So, I mean, if you can be careful with, me and everything else and whatever, I mean, just, yeah, like I'm unique. and I'm very nurturing. You know, I mean, I love taking care of people. I love love. And you know, I always try to aim for understanding. That's my main thing, you know, understanding how people are feeling.
What I need from you is
understanding. Hey, well, we commute. Okay, come on. But yeah, I mean, just understanding, and you know, but yeah, and red flags. I'll be honest, I'm kind of sensitive.
I don't think that's a red flag.
Is that a red flag?
But okay, it can. My sensitivity. I'm sensitive, but I can take that sometimes and overthink to where I sabotage.
So you self-sabotager.
Oh, I'm one of those too. That's one of mine.
I do that sometimes.
So your overthinking can lead you to self-sabotage. Because
Yep. And I think it may be from you. And I try not to let it affect me, you know, super hard. But it can be from, you know, past patterns that you think you see, and you know, you're trying to protect yourself and that sort of thing too.
That's really exactly what it is.
That's what it is, you know. And so, but I can be kind of sensitive to where I think I see something, and it's just like, ooh, you know, hold on,
let me get up out of here,
and I'm running off.
Yep.
So
that's Bianca too, and me too. I'll be gone like a mama.
Like up,
bye.
Yeah.
Gotta go.
I ain't gonna let you do me like so and so.
Oh, I'm one of those too.
Whole time they weren't even on that,
right?
You know, but it's just like, you doing this, so
and it looked the same.
I'm thinking I'm putting two and two together,
right.
But really, it's one and it's a 7 over there, and ain't nothing adding up.
I should be adding up though every time.
Go ahead and start with your green flags.
Okay, my green flags. I'm a nurturer. I think that I provide a space where a man can trust me. I be fucking you real good.
Come on now.
That's a green flag. Shit, what the hell?
I didn't know we was doing all of that.
That's a green flag. That might be a red flag. I don't know. But anyway, I do provide, like I said, I do all of the nurturing. I think that I do all of the girlfriend stuff. I think I do that, or I want to do that too soon.
Is that a green flag?
That's your red flag.
A red flag.
Okay.
It is. Get on my ass.
Right.
Because I do. Because I you know.
And why
like,
buy the cow if you're gonna get the milk for free?
This is true.
You know what I heard? This is really interesting. Okay. Because I do this,
Mhm.
right? So I'm like preaching to myself. Okay. So I heard this thing that said, when we as women do the girlfriend thing super duper early, when like they clearly haven't shown us anything that they deserve, that any of that or whatever, that's technically us being a little bit manipulative, because we're doing something, trying to get something.
Yep.
So
they're always trying to put it on us. No,
it's not.
Honestly, I think it's a double sort of thing. I think it's a little bit of what you said, but I think it stems from a lack of self-worth, that you actually trying to get him to see how good of a girlfriend you can be. Like, that's your girlfriend, because I'm doing all these things right now.
Yep.
And I'm worthy enough to be your girlfriend.
Right.
And it's like, no, fuck you.
So, and then I actually saw another take on that, that actually flipped it and said that, I still have to be the woman that I am, regardless of whether or not this situation with you works out.
Facts.
So I still
like
have
that.
to be nice. I still have to treat you as a man, even though that may not be the situation that we're in. And she said, basically, because of the fact that I'm practicing, I don't want to lose what I have inside of me as a wife, as a girlfriend, as a nurturer of my man, my soon to be man. I don't want to lose that. So I'm practicing. My only issue
Well, I
with
don't
that is
subscribe
that
to that
I don't
narrative.
think
That's some
that.
stupid shit.
Yeah, my only issue with that
come from them
is
dum-dums.
right.
Yeah.
Is that I don't
So
want to.
pretty.
So you mean to tell me I'm doing all of this and then I'm just gonna continue to get hurt
Right, stupid.
time after time after
Come on
time
now.
after
No,
time?
I
It's
Listen,
like,
the
no.
definition of insanity is doing the same thing
Right.
over and expecting a different result.
Right.
Wait, Bianca. So is you talking about doing it for different guys or the same guys?
That's what her reasoning was that doing it for different guys. So in the instance, I got guy number A that I'm with, right?
Right.
This man is really not doing, and he's really not the man that he should be. I'm still with him, but I'm still doing those things for him because
stupid.
I'm
That sound a little
crazy. And I'm like,
Delulu.
Definitely Delulu.
Yeah, I'm like, that's kind of
stupid hoe.
because then at that point you're just doing it just to be doing it.
Right. Yes. Because you
You're not
ain't
even
that just because you don't do it don't mean you lose what you are inside of you. I think
Mhm.
honestly, stop doing it actually preserves what you have inside of you so you can give it and have some left
To
for
the
the right
person.
person.
all I be doing.
Absolutely.
It's
Right.
not draining. That's
Absolutely.
why I'm getting these niggas
Mhm.
nothing.
That's what I'm
Just doing
saying.
it for the wrong guy continuously when you know he ain't for you is just gonna erupt the softness and femininity, which I think you was alluded
And
to.
drain you.
Yes.
And that's why a
Yes.
lot of us is so
Yes.
aggressive. Like as
Yeah.
women,
Yep.
that's why a lot of us is so aggressive and so like uptight
Mhm.
because we keep over giving to niggas that ain't shit.
Yep. Yep. And it's not even, and I don't even want to say over giving to niggas that ain't shit. I think it's over giving and expecting for that man to be ready in that space in that time that you're actually ready. And I don't think that that's the case because when we talk about submission and we talk about all of that, the man is actually supposed to lead that.
Yeah.
So you're supposed to basically follow the guidance of that man in that
Mhm.
situation. So if that man is not showing you that he wants that type of action from you, you don't get that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I can still be all of that and I'm still gonna be all of that, but until you open that space for me, I'm not gonna step in it. And
Yeah.
that's where I'm at now,
Mhm.
is that I'm not stepping into that space until you open it up so that I
Absolutely.
can be comfortable.
Yeah.
I can itch and inch along the way. But because I don't want to do anything quick. I don't want to do anything where it's oh, we cool now because we're in the the honeymoon stage. You know what I'm saying? Everything is all good. You know what I'm
You
saying?
know,
You
that's the
dicking me
best
down, you
time.
giving it, you know what I'm saying? Like you communication is good, but now I haven't seen you upset. I haven't seen you irritated. I haven't seen you sick. I haven't, you know what I'm saying? And the same for me. You don't know how I act when I'm broke, when I'm, you know what I'm saying, when I'm mad. You don't know how I pop off. I need you to experience that first
Yeah.
and then make the decision on whether or not you want to be with me.
Mhm.
Don't make that decision just because of right now we're in
Right.
that
Everything
honeymoon
look
stage.
good.
Yeah, and
Right.
everything look good.
Because a bitch crazy.
Yeah.
And real men, they want to be that.
Mm-hmm.
They want to be that provider. They want to be in
They
that
really
space where
or
they
want to be the
really
calm through
do.
your storm.
Yes.
But these
Mhm.
niggas be running.
But you get a bunch of imposters that show up that's
Yep.
just doing whatever, and
Yep.
we let them in our space just because
Mhm.
we, we feel sorry for them or we nurturers or we whatever,
Yeah.
and
Or we're
then
vulnerable.
exactly,
Yeah.
and we just
Mhm.
want something to fill that
Someone,
void
yeah.
where it's not
Mhm.
even what we deserve, to be in that spot.
Less
in the
than
first
what you
place.
deserve.
So, absolutely, right?
Yeah.
So yeah.
But I think it's all about mindset, and I think it's about learning and growing as you go, so that every situation is not the same. And for me, coming from, I got 4 kids, so my learning and growing, it took me to have 4 goddamn kids. You know what I'm saying? To kind of be like, oh, you know what? This really ain't the way that it should be. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that I get with is not my person. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I think it's perspective, and I think it's just the way that you decide, what's your red flag or what you feel like you want to move and what makes you better as a person. Because I think that anybody that we get with, regardless of whether it be like a relationship, situationship, whatever, it should be actually to make you better. You know what I'm saying? Make you think about some shit. Make you, you know what I'm saying, want to open up. If you're not opening up, you know, emotionally, that person that you're dealing with should make you want to open up emotionally. If you know, all of that good stuff. Tiff, what the last thing what you want to say? We can go around the red robin. What have we learned today?
Well, you know, I really feel general summary or
general summary
about everything. Okay. Well, let's see. What all do we talk about today? Let's see. We're talking about a lot of stuff, right?
We did.
So basically, submission, right? Making sure that man is a covering to you, right? Facts. So throw under, submit, throw under, but they gotta cover. You know, so finding that guy that's just willing to protect your heart, be that safe space, and not, you know, accepting anything less than that.
Right.
And men ain't obligated to pay for everybody's bills. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
And y'all stop thinking that every woman thinks the same way when it comes down to shit like that. Like,
I get on there and be like, listen, that ticks me off. That really because it's like, listen, when I can tell, and it's not even just, ooh, you responding to any and everybody, but it's like when you can tell that they're commenting and responding from an ignorant mindset that they believe that all women are like that, and is clearly from a point of pain. It's like, oh no, I gotta try. I can't be stupid. I used to be a teacher.
But see, and nobody, but they don't want to. Those type of men, they don't want to have that conversation when you ask them, okay, who hurt you? Because if you ask me who hurt me, I can tell you exactly who hurt me. I can give you their names. I can give you the date. I can probably give you the time. Okay, because I'm aware. But then those are the types that they want to say, oh, I'm aware, you know, type of man. When no, you're not, because you really don't even want to talk about the shit that hurt you in the beginning. A woman ain't hurt me.
They still be real off elementary school breakup.
You better listen.
For real.
Yeah.
A lot of men are truly just unhealed.
Yeah.
Like, baby, I'm gonna need you to go heal, please.
And some of it really boils down to the fact that that bitch just didn't like you.
Yeah. And I'm sorry.
She didn't like you,
and I like you now.
The same for us. I can say the same for us.
Yes, we have that reality sometimes.
Like, I'm just not that into you, bitch.
Yes, the same for us is that they. And so, like, my thing is that, like, I've said this a couple times, like, just find somebody who likes you.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Just find somebody who likes you for real.
People everywhere.
It is
8 billion people
for real.
Plenty fish in the sea.
Yeah,
listen, I'm telling you, a lot of them. But that's neither here nor there. I'm trying to find me a man. So
it's not an ad.
We was gonna set up the blind dates. If y'all know any people for some of the ladies.
We trying to get Misha, you know what I'm saying? Here she go. Little
Right
nice
here.
little chocolate thing. If you interested, please
please
hit me on the main line.
So what you want dates or you want situationships?
Okay.
Oh.
because what's the difference? And that was
okay. So I think the difference between dating and
again, come on, what's up?
Okay, I don't know who.
Y'all know who that
the
is.
difference between dating. See, Tyrone said find me a man.
Right, bro.
He said negative.
Right.
I think the difference between dating and the situationship is that the boundaries and the intention has been set when you're dating somebody. It's like, this is what we're doing. This is my goal. I want to end up here by this time. Y'all say goals y'all want to reach together. When y'all in a situation,
you really don't be knowing what's going on.
None of that. It's like, is you coming over?
Right. Gonna pull up on you.
Come take me to the, you know.
Right.
So I think that's the difference. But I think I'm definitely about me a man.
Oh, so you want
all this thing for no situation.
So the real deal, Holyfield.
I'm gonna get a man.
Okay.
Say it loud
I'm
and
trying to
proud.
get married. I wear size 5.
Okay, so here is the call to
Yeah.
And these my bridesmaids.
Okay, one last question.
Okay, what's up?
So what's preventing you from taking anybody on your roster seriously?
Oh yeah.
I don't got no rasta.
Come on, man.
No, dead ass.
If we talking about if we being for real, like
no, for real, like dead ass though, like, you know, Okay,
That's what I'm saying. I do know.
Mexican gone. Now you know him, and then you know Cuckoo.
Uh-huh.
Cuckoo.
Yeah.
Cuckoo.
No.
He
The fuck?
cuckooing.
But for real, like, come on now. I think he got a girlfriend too. I don't know.
Girl, please.
I
Goodbye.
think he engaged or something.
So okay, so
What's
asked
stopping you
that
from
question.
taking
I was just
anybody
gonna say,
serious about
Yeah.
that?
So you asked that question.
Because my roster is negative, so
So what's stopping you?
from taking anybody off of your roster?
Or yeah.
Honestly, the only thing that's stopping me from taking anybody seriously is me. Like y'all know,
That's fair.
y'all know
I'm
what.
glad you was honest.
Yeah.
Y'all know the
Amen.
stuff that
Yes.
I've been through, so it's going.
Don't blame it on that.
But it's true.
Leave the past in the
because
past.
if
Heal.
that's the truth, then honestly, you wouldn't have a roster and you'd be healing, baby.
I am healing.
You can't heal with a roster.
So okay.
Who said this?
Life.
Tiffany.
No, I'm just saying
She
though,
full
like
of
y'all,
bullshit.
like I don't know. It's hard. That's what I'm saying. I be feeling what the niggas be feeling though, for real, because shit be hurting, like for real. Shit be hurting, shit be painful, and sometimes it be hard to sit with your. It be hard to sit in that emotion. It be hard
Yeah.
to sit in them feelings, and sometimes you just be feeling like this is just overwhelming. Like I can't do this. Like you know what I'm saying. So I get I get how the niggas feel, but I also get how y'all feel.
So do you want? So you do want?
So
a man.
yeah, do you want to
want
date
to be
seriously,
in
or do you want a
relationship?
situationship then?
No, I don't want no situationship for sure. I'm cool on that.
So you on a man. So what you doing?
What are
to
you
get a
doing to
man?
get a man?
I'm trying. Oh my God, damn, y'all got me thinking today. I'm just trying to learn.
What?
I'm just trying to. Oh, like y'all doing too much. No, it's just been a rough year. You know what I'm saying? It just
You reflecting on a year, babe. We just asked, what is you trying to learn? You said it's been a rough year. Like, hold on. How did we get on a recap of the year? We asking, what are you
the
doing?
year ain't even over. What was the question?
What you said you're trying to learn. What are you trying to learn is the question.
I'm just trying to learn what I want.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tiffany,
Tiff,
what's
what
stopping
you-
you from taking anybody on your roster seriously?
Okay, well, you know what? I have been doing situationships for about 7 years,
Wow.
right? Since I have broke up with my last ex.
Okay.
Mhm.
Was that intentional?
It was. It was
Okay,
intentional.
What was that intentional?
So I felt like I hadn't really spent a significant amount of time single,
Okay.
Mhm.
and I really wanted to spend a significant amount of years single. You
Yes.
know,
And
I was
just
with my
enjoying
ex.
yourself.
Yes, I was with my
Yeah.
ex 4 years. Before
Mhm.
that, I was with a guy for like 4 or 5 years.
Mhm.
Before that, it was the same. So it was like, you know what, back to back relationships.
Mhm.
I need a break. I need a breath. You
Mhm.
know, I need to discover me, what I really want, what I really need,
Yes.
and that sort of thing. So 7 years, I was like, okay, I'm gonna just float around. I'm gonna just date. I'm
Yeah.
gonna see what's what and who's
Right.
who. And I did.
Okay. How was it?
It was okay,
Okay.
but I got to a point where it's like, okay, I don't want
It's
to do this no
boring.
more.
Yeah.
You know, you learn a lot, and
Okay.
I really got in touch with and aligned with self.
Okay.
Mhm.
But at the end of the day, I don't like making phone calls for intimacy.
Oh.
Okay.
I don't like that.
Having a yeah. So
You
you don't
know,
answer.
So it's just like, okay, I want consistency
Right.
Mhm.
in some areas now. I'm to
Okay.
the point where it's like, I'm
Mhm.
over that. I did that for a
Right.
significant amount of time.
Right.
So I've moved to a place where it's like, okay, so beginning of this year,
Yeah.
I made the conscious decision, like, okay, I'm gonna date seriously. I'm open to meeting people. I'm
Right.
actually open to meeting people for real.
Okay.
Mhm.
And would consider being in a relationship. Because before this, I
It
wouldn't
wasn't
consider being in a
even.
relationship.
Mhm.
Okay.
No. But I'm different. I'm like, I've consciously made changes on like the type of guys that I'm attracted to.
Okay.
Or being aware of the type of guys that I'm attracted to. I'll say that.
Mhm.
Okay.
'Cause it hasn't changed, but I was just accepting and settling for whoever.
Right.
Oh.
You know?
That's deep.
The accepting and the settling.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I like
Yeah.
smart guys.
Mhm.
But I wasn't always dating
Dating
smart
smart
guys.
guys.
It was
Mhm.
like,
Dating
okay,
smart
well, you
guys.
the one that's hollering at me, and you are. Let me see what you
Mhm.
about. And
Right.
we end up talking way longer, and it's just like, I don't really
Yeah.
like you, but we kicking it or something.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
You want
Mhm.
something with more substance.
Right.
I want
Somebody
what
that
I
you really
want.
connect with
that I like.
intellectually. Like,
Right.
you understand? Yeah.
I was like, okay, you a good dude. You
Mhm.
got some good
Mhm.
stuff going on. You
Right.
smart. You got some going on. We can have conversations about
Right.
weird shit.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
I
right.
need that.
Yes.
Mhm.
And I had to stop talking to guys that didn't give me that, that
Mhm.
wasn't giving me conversation, that don't know what's going on and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So,
That's
you
deep.
know,
It
Real
is.
you got to
It
stop
is.
aligning. You got to stop interacting with stuff that doesn't align with your purpose
Mhm.
and then getting mad at it.
Right.
Or
Yes.
trying to hold
Ooh,
it
I
to
like
some
that.
other kind of like
See?
standard where it's like,
Mhm.
well, this ain't even a nigga that you want or you would
Right.
talk to or that you
Right.
like or you whatever, but you trying to get him to
Trying to
act
get
like
him
I
there.
value
Right.
niggas. It's
That
just
right
like,
there.
and don't work, and we frustrated.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, that's that Delulu.
Your turn, B. What's stopping you from taking a roster seriously? Let's see if you're gonna be honest or give us some bullshit.
Right, because you know I'm on it.
Wait, okay, so what's the question?
What is stopping you from taking someone on your roster seriously? Because we know it's people on your roster. We know. We all
And
know.
do.
So what's stopping you from retiring a team, man?
Well, I mean, because when y'all say about my like a roster,
Yeah,
Girl, you know what we talking about.
exactly.
because I don't really okay. So okay, like y'all said, I have a favorite.
Yeah.
There is a favorite.
I feel like you ignore the rest of your roster because you got a
I-
favorite
and
you
I
don't
do.
give them no attention. So now
Or
you
a
feel like you don't
chance.
got a roster.
And,
Most
and
women
that's
do that.
and that's exactly what it is.
Most
Is
women
because
do
I don't like, and I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Bad.
When
I
you
mean,
single, that's a bad thing.
Are
Yeah.
y'all dating with and have y'all had the conversation that y'all are dating with intention? Do you know where this is going, or
Is it a date?
situationship?
Yeah. Well, what is y'all
Yeah.
doing?
And what do you want? Those are the two questions. So that determines if
well,
it's a good
yeah.
or bad thing.
That's true. Yeah.
And are you
Yeah.
settling and accepting?
No, I think right now, I think I'm just chilling.
Okay.
But why you said at
You
the
just said
beginning
you
you was
wanted
a
a
lover
man.
girl? You wanted
Because I am
my man,
because,
my man.
Okay, so because I do. Because I do want to be in a I think that sometimes I go back and forth, honestly.
Mhm.
I think that in one instance, I think that I do want to be in a relationship. I do want to have that one person. And that I just, that I love. I do want that. But then at the same time, it's like on the other hand, I think for me, I think I might be a little bit scared
I
of
feel
putting
that.
myself out there.
Mhm.
So I think that is what's stopping me from even like pursuing it, because I've wanted to have even more of a conversation, about it. Like we've talked about it. We've, like I've said, what I felt, and, and I've wanted to have more of a deeper conversation. But it's like at that same time, it's like,
Do I really want to have that conversation?
right. Do I really want to have that conversation? Because it's like, at this point, everything is all good, we cool. And it's like, I just don't, because for me, if it doesn't work out, like if I get with somebody else and it doesn't work out, like I'm probably gonna lose my mind.
So it seems like to me,
Not in real life, because
I
I know you. I know you was ready. But say, hold on.
oh, it seems like to me a little bit like you just settling for what you got because it's good and you don't want to rock the boat. Like you comfortable with what the waves doing in the boat, but intentionally you want more, even if it's not right now.
And you just scared that the person that you wanted with gonna tell you no.
Or you scared that person gonna hurt you. And you can't live in fear, boo.
I
You
was just gonna
deserve
say that,
whatever
like,
is on the
girl,
opposite
can't
side
let
of that
fear-
happiness.
You can't let fear keep you stuck, girl.
Well, then you stay stuck.
Yeah, then you stay
don't
stuck.
get this
Right.
And then
happiness.
she don't get the happiness that
Right.
she
It's
said
what-
she wants.
Y'all saying it like it's just like butter on bread or something.
I'm not
like
saying
that.
it like it's butter on bread. Yeah, I know it's not, but you still want to make active steps.
Right.
And you don't want to keep yourself stuck, because it's like, yes, it's scary, but how scary is it to think about in 5 years if you in the exact same position?
Living the
Yeah.
same life.
And
Yeah.
and even if it's not in the same situationship with the same person, if it's one with a
Just
different one,
just in
knowing
general,
that that's
just
not
keeping the
truly what
cycle.
she wants, and it's all
Right.
because she's scared to be like, this is what I want, and if this is not aligning, I have to walk away and truly go after like what I truly want. If you
That's-
want what you truly want,
That's true.
unless you want to, you know what I'm saying? It's just all about what
That's
you want
true.
and truly like aligning self and actions with that so that you can truly receive. Because like, you know, you're not going to spirit, God, whoever you believe in is not going to give you what you want if you ain't number one showing that you're ready for it.
Or making
like,
no type of moves.
It's like the meme with the little girl. God got the little teddy bear, and he like, give it to me, and she like, God, I love it, and he like, no, I got something for you. You got the big teddy bear behind his back, but she want to hold on to the little one because she like, no, I love it. It's like, yes, you love it, but you got to let go and walk away sometimes and see what's on the other side.
And who knows if you?
I ain't say the L word though. I know we talking to metaphors,
but
you know, I don't know.
I didn't say love. I'm talking about the bear.
Okay, I'm just saying.
It was an analogy.
And who knows, even if you express your feelings and he don't want whatever you want, he want to keep the situation the same. He may be blocking you from the dude that's ready to give you everything you just told us you wanted.
Yes. Or the man that you
it ain't nobody else.
You don't know that.
But he might be holding up the line. He might be holding up the line.
You shining all the light on your favorite.
Exactly.
And you too scared to ask for what you want.
And too much light is blinding sometimes.
Yeah, you stand too close to the sun.
If I turn my flashlight right now and shine it in your face, would you be able to see anything else?
No. Be able to see when I punch you in your face.
That's it. But you ain't gonna be able to see if it's another good thing, a good person standing behind me.
That's true.
It is.
It's deep. And it's scary though. When you really
is.
think about like self-reflection and healing, the shit is scary. And that's how you know that you own the right track.
But it gets better. You
and
do it one time and it gets better. You sit with them emotions.
Yeah.
I think it will. I think we're gonna have a conversation.
I'm rooting for you.
Yes,
Me too.
You know we all are.
And we got you right in the group chat.
Right.
Group chat.
No, I think like we talked a little bit about it, you know, this morning, and you know, I said like we have a situationship, like that's what we have right now. We don't know like what are we doing, you know. So I think that it definitely would be good to push, and as many conversations and shit that we have, I think, you know, it wouldn't hurt.
And it's not even just a push or even a thing that's saying we have to make it official this
right
day
now,
or that day.
Right.
But it's at least knowing what intentions are, because it's like at this age, we really too grown to not know.
Right.
It's like either we're actively working on building some shit or we just fucking.
Right.
And I really, regardless, I mean, I think I would want to know which one we are doing.
Right.
Or at least what you want.
And as soon as you set that intention, set it not just for this man, set it for every man. So every man knows what the bar is. He don't gotta be like, oh, you gotta be my man and we've been dating 3 weeks. No, but eventually you won't. This is what you want, and set that intention. And most men, if they not ready to climb to that intention, they will leave. Gladly.
Even if the intent is situationship.
Yeah.
You know,
even if it's like I don't want nothing serious. I just want to be, you know, get
and that, you know, if I'm in that move, because I've been there before where that's where I was and I was cool with that. You know what I'm saying? Like that was the block that we could double back on. I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying?
My association fees there.
Because during my 7 years, I had a couple contracts, you know what I'm saying, where it was like, okay, this is what we doing.
That's my boo.
You know what I'm saying? All right.
That my
this
boo.
ain't even no.
That my boo.
Right.
That my boo.
You know, so.
Right.
Intention.
Yeah.
Intentionality.
You know, I feel like it's good to have like a little person. I mean, a situation. It's good to know who you have.
Right.
You know, everybody. I ain't gonna say everybody, but you know what I'm saying? People be having situationships for long times, and it's good to have a good, healthy one.
Keyword healthy.
Right. I think it is. I mean, because I think it is possible to have a situationship with somebody and it to be a healthy situation that it doesn't necessarily have to turn into a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like no, we, you know what I'm saying? We doing what we do. We enjoying each other. And you know what I'm saying? That's it. That's all. And I think too, that is it what is your end result? You know what I'm saying? Like, are you looking to be married? Are you looking for this? Are you looking for that? For me, like, not so much anymore. Like, is not so much as marriage is not the goal. Marriage is, you know, it's just not the goal for me. You know what I'm saying? I've seen a lot of people. Marriage
just sound.
My marriage is gonna be
scary.
I feel like marriage is what you. I feel like people have made marriage seem so scary, but I feel like it's really what you make it.
It is.
It is what you
absolutely
make it.
is.
When people get the traditional mindset
Mhm.
out their head and realize like you can create literally whatever reality you want.
Yes,
My shit gonna
absolutely.
be lit. I can't wait to get married. My we're gonna be acting a fool. Y'all
Right.
already know.
I want that. Like again, like I grew up seeing that. Like there's nothing,
I didn't,
but for
I still
me,
wanna have it.
like
that's
for
what I'm
me,
saying. How can
growing
I be
up,
something
it
I
was
can't
Easy,
see?
just do it.
Representation is everywhere,
yeah.
especially in our
And
day
there's
and
role
age.
examples, you know,
Yes.
just like the guy who says, "Well, I didn't have a dad,"
Mhm.
but then they
Yeah.
turn around and be the best dad ever. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's like, okay, you know what you wanted, you got to
Yeah.
show up.
Just be
Mhm.
what you
ways
wanted to
that
see.
you-
Be
yeah.
what you wanted to
Right.
see as a
Yep.
kid.
Right. You gotta be the change. What they say, you gotta be
Like
the
Michael
change.
Jackson said.
You got to be the change you want to see in others.
If you wanna be somebody,
Hey.
if you wanna go somewhere, you better. Okay, yep, no, we're not doing that. But we gonna go ahead and end the show. This was a good.
This was a really good conversation.
Yeah, it was. It was
good.
a really good conversation. Y'all make sure that y'all tune in for the next episode that we having. We also will have a September 30th. This is the TDR kickback number 2. We will actually be live. We will be having a live audience. I will be sending out invites and all of that good stuff. So come on down. Make sure that you all keep subscribed. All of that good stuff. See y'all. Holla back. Peace out. Do. All right.
I danced it out.
Huh?
I wanted to eat a chicken wing.
Eat your chicken wing, girl. I think he's still. He's still. Yep. He still got us on there. Tom.
He got us on there.
Yeah. Look at me. I said, we still talking. We still talking. We still talking.
Let's do talk.
I don't know.
All right, so boom, let's put this in there.
Okay.
So, all right, until he cut us off. We'll
Right.
just talk. So, how do y'all feel, right, about those situationships, right? Where, okay, let's say you set the intent at the beginning of the situationship, right? But then you catch feelings.
I hate them.
See,
What
Do you
do?
think?
That's
Do you
tough,
think?
though.
Do you think you should adhere to what you agreed on in the beginning, or should you visit the feelings?
So
Visit the
I'm gonna
feelings.
visit the feelings.
I'm a
Yeah,
visit the feelings.
visit.
Because me,
Because
I'm just
you
like
are entitled to change your mind, and you are entitled to say, "I feel a certain
Mhm.
way."
and I'm
Yes.
really like at the core, like I'm really a bold, blunt ass bitch. Like
Yeah.
no
I-
bullshit.
I really
Yeah.
like be like, "What's up? Like, what's up? You trying to be my man or what?"
I'm a no.
'Cause it's like,
I'm a
I don't
visit.
like not going, not
But
knowing.
wait, okay, so this is my thing though, okay, because I've been in this situation a couple of times, right?
Mhm.
Where we said, okay, this is what we doing,
All right.
Mhm.
right? This is what we doing. We said what we doing in the beginning,
Mhm.
all right? And then you start kicking in, and then you start vibing,
Mhm.
and then the dude, I mean, you could tell he catching feelings and all this or whatever, but it's almost like, okay, it's almost like if you try to revisit or go back on what you talked about, then it's almost like you not playing by the rules, if you know what I'm saying.
Okay, so I get what you're saying, and I think that that's unfair.
Yeah, I think I was gonna say, I
Um,
think that's just a little bit.
Yeah, I think
manipulative.
it's very manipulative because when you think about it, that's the natural progression of shit.
Yeah.
Is that if you're in a situationship, and
Because
shit,
at the
I'll
beginning,
even
you can't
use
really agree and
myself.
commit to a lot because
Yeah.
y'all don't know each other. But naturally,
Exactly.
as y'all get to know each other, spend time with each other,
Mhm.
y'all having sex, exchanging
Mhm.
energies, feelings are
Mhm.
gonna naturally grow. So
Yeah.
it's unfair to be like, oh, when we met, you said you didn't want shit, but now we 6-7 months in, a year
Yeah,
in,
a year
it's
in.
unfair. You're not playing by the rules now that you want to change your mind. Like I should be able to say, hey, I like you now. Do you like me
Yeah.
at least? Damn.
Yeah.
Like, damn, we gotta
Yeah.
get married, but
Yeah.
So how long would y'all be in a situation where y'all be like, okay, like we gotta figure it out?
I'm only gonna give about if it's like somebody I really like, because if it's somebody I like and I want to be with, I'm only gonna be like 3 months. You know, I'll be quick with it. I'll be 30 days, 2 weeks. I'm like, what you trying to be my man?
That's my thing.
I be
Like,
in love.
2-3
That's why I can't
months,
be in no
and it's just
relationship.
Like, okay,
that's
if
why I
you're
can't
not
be
trying to kick it back and come back on me and whatever, then I'm ready to go.
Listen.
But at the same time, I don't want. But at the same time, it's like I did agree to be friends with benefits.
I don't
type
care
shit,
what
so
I
it's
be
like.
But it don't, yeah, like no,
I
for
don't
real.
be caring. You gotta
For
just
real.
don't give a fuck. Just listen. Men already think women is delusional. Just be.
I mean, and I guess
don't
that's
know.
part of what my issue is
I don't be
with
caring.
my situation is that
Y'all, why y'all care so much? Just go in there and let that shit fly.
No, I'm saying like
I be thinking that too.
No, I'm talking about.
I
Like,
be saying like
why
I just
y'all
gotta
care
say what
so
I gotta
much
say
about like
how people perceive
how
you.
people perceive y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's one thing I had to let go of because that really is what fuel all the fear. It's like fear of rejection or fear of, oh, he gonna think this or he gonna think that. Like, bro, I don't give a fuck what a nigga think, what a bitch think, what nobody think. You see what I told the nigga? You gonna cut the roster off today or you're not gonna talk to me tomorrow.
Yeah, because I'm a selfish bitch too.
I don't care, bro.
Like, long gone.
I be telling people for real.
Come on, man.
Like, Bianca,
Let's
you know.
go.
And I know, but I don't. I think that's like when you meet somebody, I think that to expect somebody to just what?
Nothing. Keep on talking.
She hungry.
Oh,
you gonna block the spot
Who at your front door?
To expect somebody to just automatically stop talking to whoever they talk to, like right in that time frame, I think that's unrealistic. Like yes, you know what I'm saying? Like if we
I think 2 months is too early.
I do too. I think if we 7 months in, 8 months in, then absolutely
I
like
think
we're
at
gonna
that
have to
point,
let's talk about
I think
shit.
6
Like,
months
good
is
enough.
to be a match.
Yeah.
Why y'all waiting so long?
Because I need to see how you is in every emotion. I need
Yeah.
the honeymoon phase.
It
It take 90 days for that
It
mask to
does.
come on.
Even I still honestly I don't be giving a fuck. I be ready to get that shit over with. Come on, like if we gonna be together, we gonna be together. I'm not.
I gotta
wait
see
6
how
months.
you is.
how
No,
long-
once
What
that
am I-
honeymoon phase
what
raised up,
am
I
I
gotta see
waiting
how you
6
really is.
What am I waiting? Because I mean, honestly, it's gonna be the same result.
No, it's not.
no, I don't
Because
think
when
that it
somebody,
will
when
be.
you first meet a motherfucker,
But
they gonna put
I'm
their
not
best
saying-
foot.
I'm not saying that, but I'm
Mhm.
saying realistically, a person could change at any point.
Yeah.
They could change. Realistically, how long have I known him? 10, 11, 12 years?
They can change up on you.
And we
That's
was
true.
way past the honeymoon phase.
That's true.
So honestly, that's why from my own personal
Mhm.
experience, maybe that's why I feel like honestly, I spent years with a motherfucker that's twitched up on me after years,
Mhm.
not 3, 4, 10,
Mm-hmm.
and switched up on me overnight. So that's why it's like I'll be ready to jump in some shit. Like I'm gonna find out who a nigga really is.
Yeah. See, and that's
But it's different. I'm operating
Yeah.
from with different experience. than
Yeah.
y'all.
I'm just at the point where
I
I gotta
waited
be
10 years and I seen it.
1,000%.
Yeah.
I
I
gotta
But I
be.
think you will never be and that's the
1,000%.
thing about trusting somebody. You will never be 1,000% sure because a person always can get changed, free will. You just got
Yeah,
that
they
text,
change
you
their
smiling.
mind.
Let me see somebody text me.
ain't nobody
See,
think.
I think I might feel a way about it because I had somebody switch up on me, right? So
Mhm.
like I had a friends with benefits situation
Mm-hmm.
and it was like, okay, and I wasn't super attracted to him like that, right? But it was like, okay, we kicking it
Mhm.
and we good, right? We
Okay.
having fun and it was just like, all
Yeah.
right. It wasn't like I like him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just settle to be friends with benefits with him type of thing. It was like, all right, we kicking it, and then we just kind of like, all right, what I'm saying? I ain't talking to nobody.
Mhm.
You a decent friend, and this is we kicking it, right? And so we agreed, like, all right, so this is what we doing, we kicking it, we grown, blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah. So a couple maybe months in, he switched up and he caught feelings and he started acting a way that was not okay.
Right.
So
He was acting crazy,
he
huh?
was acting crazy.
What he was doing?
Because
I be liking my man's a little crazy. I love me a crazy ass
It
nigga. Come
escalated
get me,
to-
boo.
I thought I did. I thought I did until I realized I did not.
No, that's not crazy. That's delusional. That's different.
Yeah,
I'm talking about.
I don't
Back
know
to
what that
Tiffany's
was.
story. Go ahead. What he was doing?
no.
Let's see if it's
Escalated
crazy.
to a point where he came and he bust my windows out.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, no, he was doing the most.
Yeah, no,
Absolutely
And,
not.
and you know what? And I think like there are some men that think that women like that type of shit.
No,
Um,
we like the idea of it.
yeah.
I want to.
We don't like crazy.
yeah.
We like dominance. I think
Right.
that's what it is. We want you to not rawr, but
Don't
like
go
there,
but
but
not
we
too
know you
much
can't
though.
go there.
You know what I'm
like
saying?
we
Yeah.
want you to show
know?
us that you care and that you want us, but we
In a
we don't want
non-deadly
you to
way.
be- So okay, so look, so we were having a conversation.
I don't want to
last
be
night.
scared of you. I just want to be scared that I think you might do it.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
like
And
I know
was
not to play
saying-
with him.
Right. And
But
I
I
was
be playing
saying
with all
like,
you niggas.
well, you do and do. But we were saying like, would you like for somebody to be like on both ends of the spectrum? If you're having an argument, this man goes to 10 immediately versus versus just shuts down. What would you rather?
I'm a shut downer. I am a shut down.
Don't shut down because I'm liable to hit you.
No.
I'm not. It depends on how severe the situation is because I'm the type of person where if it gets too heated, okay, give me some time to process what I'm going through, so that when I calm down, I can effectively communicate to you how this made me feel. So I'm a shut downer, but
how long it take you to get your stuff
Right.
together?
okay, that's nor here nor there.
Okay,
Okay,
you can't be waiting 4 or 5
No.
days.
but I have to
Right.
process. Like maybe I have to. I'm the person. I have to think about it from all angles. Okay, maybe I was wrong, but he did this, so shit, I'm not wrong. You know what I'm saying? I have to
Accountability.
really sit and try to figure it out before I can come to a motherfucker and be like, this is how this situation made me feel. I acknowledge how you feel and I apologize if I hurt your feelings. But moving forward, how can we fix it? But in that time, I don't want to be bothered because
No,
she don't be apologizing.
in that time, I don't want to be bothered because anything outside of what I'm processing is going to overwhelm me. And I don't need that right now. I'm trying to figure it out.
Where you go? We ended it 15 minutes ago.
Y'all still talking
And we still talking because you didn't end it.
because it's not over. Y'all still talking.
Okay.
Now tell everybody bye.
Bye.
Okay.